So we're here at the office of the Minister of State, Mr. Nchudi, and we're honored to be here today. These are members of the diaspora, and we will be meeting with him, and he requested to meet with us, so we're honored to kind of welcome us and to say what he needs to say, make sure we're settling fine as members of the diaspora here in Rwanda. Yeah. And this is our family. He had just been on Fox.
Oh, that's right, we're waiting. Hi.
Yeah, very exciting. Yes.
Yes.
This is for the diaspora. Yes. The African diaspora. Yeah, number one.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Chantal Mudahogora. I was born in this country, but I've been away for 25 years. Now I'm returning home. So I'm local, but also I'm one of the diaspora. So today we have a privilege and an honor to have the minister with us, the Minister of State of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Manasseh Nshuti. He's with us today, and he's here to welcome us. Just give you a warm welcome to say, this is your home. And he doesn't have much time. He has another meeting right after, but he would like to hear from you, and he would like just to say, welcome to Rwanda.
Thank you. Yes, maybe before that, we can introduce ourselves so that we know who is coming from where.
Okay. Good morning, and it is an honor, a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Nchudi. Thank you for having us here today. My name is Michelle Jackson, and I'm from the U.S., from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I've been living abroad since 2015, and this is my second time here in Rwanda. The first time I came was in 2018, and fell in love with Rwanda, and my family and I are back, and we're trying to settle and make this our home. We think it's an amazing country. Thank you.
Yes. Hello, my name is Aaron Jackson. This is my wife. And yes, she pretty much said everything. We're grateful to be here. And yeah, we're just grateful to be here. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, my name is Heru Ofori-Atta. I was born in Ghana, raised in America, and spent a lot of my adulthood in the Caribbean. I am a former attorney, and now I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I own several businesses in Florida. I own a construction company in Ghana, and I'll be opening several businesses in Rwanda. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Natifa Ofori-Atta. I'm the wife to Henry Ofori-Atta, and this is my second time being here in Rwanda. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. I feel great being here. I love being in Black excellence, and this is what Rwanda represents to me, so I'm grateful. Give thanks.
Good morning, my name is Helena Black. I'm originally from the United States. I've been gone from the U.S. For the last 2.5 years. I've been in Southeast Asia. This is my first time in East Africa in Rwanda. I've lived a couple of years also in West Africa. And I've been here a month, and so far, I love it so far, and I'm looking forward to settling here. Thank you so much.
Good morning. My name is Linda Brown. I am originally from the United States of America. Been there, unfortunately, all of my life. I just arrived in Rwanda in October of this year, and I absolutely love it, and I'm also looking to find this as my new home. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Alan Francis. I'm from Sheffield, which is in the United Kingdom. I'm here with my wife, Tandy, with our 5 children. We hope to stay here. We have a business to set up, and very proud and happy to be here. Thank you.
Good morning. As my husband said, my name is Tandy Francis, and I'm here with my family. Rwanda is such a beautiful place, and we're really honoured that you came to meet us. And we hope to make this our home, and we hope that we can give back as much as you have already given to us. We've only been here 3 months. Thank you.
Hi, good morning. I'm Kenyatta Baraka. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Born and raised, and spent a career in the States doing IT consulting. And so I plan on coming here and starting a business to help build and do what I can, help build Africa.
First and foremost, I give all honor, praise, and glory to our Mother, Father, Creator, and to the memory of our great African ancestors whose shoulders we stand upon, whose backs we lean upon, and whose shoulders have held us up until this day. My name is Imacus Njinga Okofu Ababio, affectionately known as Mama One Africa. I was born in the United States, New York City. I've lived in Ghana for the past 30 years. I have a business, I have a health resort, and I am a curator for a museum. This is my 3rd visit to Rwanda. I have a project in the Eastern region to empower women who were genocide survivors. I love Rwanda. I am looking at Rwanda to be my other home. I've been here now since January. I will go to Ghana for a couple of months, but I'm definitely coming back to my home in Rwanda. And thank you so much, Minister, for having us.
My name is Pamela Kasi. I'm originally from America, Houston, Texas. I decided to come here. I have visited about 5 other African countries throughout my international travels, 25 years of traveling internationally. And I tell everybody, as many countries I've been to in Africa, this is the one I chose because of your excellence here. Thank you for welcoming us here today.
Good morning. I'm Donna Walter. I'm originally from the Caribbean. I was born in Jamaica, but I've lived all of my adult life in the United States. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, Peach City. I have traveled back and forth in East Africa and Southern Africa. I've been to Rwanda 6 or 7 times and fell in love with the country simply because of 2 things. Integrity. I love your geography. It reminds me of home. The mountains speak to me. And I've set business up, and I'm an education consultant.
Good morning, Madam Hussein. I'm Marsha Davis. I am here, born in Trinidad, Caribbean as well. Originally Floridian, in the U.S., but I moved here from California about a month ago with my 2 children, Zane and Demaya. And we are here to settle and just basically escape all the racism and negativity and bad education in the U.S. And I've done a lot of research before coming here. And Your Excellency, Paul Kagame, had me sold, hands down. Beautiful country. I love where it's going, and I want to get behind that, get on that train, and keep it moving in the right direction.
Right.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. Oh, that is loud. My name is Ayla Jackson. These are my wonderful parents who brought me to this amazing country with people that look like me. I love being here because the people are so nice, so welcoming, and we can really call this place our home. And we can really settle here and do a lot. I'm really happy to be here, and thank you for having us here today.
Okay, so thank you very much for. Oh, sorry. The others. Yes, sure.
My name is Jackson Wimbabazi. I'm born in this country. I'm the one who are helping them to get settled. I'm here as a business. Let me get this opportunity because I'm not going to speak again. Yeah. I really thank Jackson and Michelle family for helping all of them to get to know all about the country. I'm really appreciating Chantal, her contribution to help organizing this event. And I really thank you, Minister, for accepting our request. Thank you very much. We picked some of Americans and Eritreans to come and meet you, but there are many who are here in the country. There are other many who are coming. I have many emails, WhatsApp of many Eritreans that are coming in the country. Thank you for this heart-touching action that you showed to Eritreans. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much for your coming to Rwanda, to come to Rwanda.
There are 2 kids there.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, they have to. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Hi everyone. Good morning, Your Excellency. And my name is Ade, and I was born in Michigan, but I was raised in Nigeria. Went back to the US for university, and I was working. I met some schoolmates from Rwanda, and having been raised in West Africa, I've always been curious about Eastern Africa, and this just seemed like the right opportunity. I've been following the economics of this country, and it's very impressive. And definitely they did a good job in promoting the country, even though I'm African and I've been aware, but they definitely raised the consciousness within me. And I'm grateful to Jackson also, and the people of Rwanda. It's been amazing. Thank you very much.
I'm Demaya Davis. I was born in Florida, lived there for a couple years, then moved to Texas and California. And I just came here with my mom, Marsha, to just escape from a lot of the awful stuff happening in America currently. So I'm very grateful to be here. And share.
Hello, my name is Zane Daly, and I recently moved here because of all the racism that used to be on TikTok. And I came, and then when I came, I finally met good people and stuff.
So thank you very much, I think all of you for being here first of all. And of course, welcome to Rwanda. It's a home. it's your home. So it's your home. You can have US passport or whatever, but it's a home. And, it's not a political gimmick. No, you are one of us. So feel at home.
Thank you.
Maybe let me tell you a bit of myself so that you understand that I'm also a returnee back home. Yes, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I was born in Uganda, raised in Kenya, worked in Kenya, raised a bit in UK, studied there, got my PhD, taught there. I had to come back home and no regrets.
Huh.
I could have chosen to be in UK, but guess what? This screen was for here, not
Right.
yes, with my studies, my PhDs, and whatever have you, I had to come back home, and I came back home. And so you are among your own. It's not that I'm African, yes, and I've been to the whole world. I've been to US, the whole world literally. And I know, I feel for you, and I'm with you. Yes. The young man who said racism. Racism is bad. It's bad. You can take anything except racism. And when we say Black Lives Matter, they matter here. I can tell you. Yes, we are not sing, shout, but they matter here because this is your land, this is your home. Yeah, you cannot have another home. My own experience in UK, US, wherever I've been, I was educated, doing very well. But despite that, they can't find who I was. It's not what I was. And sometimes, and no matter what you do, how much you have, that alone puts you off.
Yeah.
Puts you off. And I'm seeing a brother and sister shouting the streets of London, New York, and whatever place matter. I can tell you, I don't know how much listen to that, and how much they change. For us, we don't have change. We are part of you, you are part of us, so we don't have change. It's just given. And so you are most welcome. As I said, settle home, it's your home. You don't have to ask for that. You don't have to apply for, you can apply for the passport, but the application is already given. It's already accepted by being who you are. We definitely would want you to be absorbed into the community. Definitely I would want to meet as many of you as possible, those that have not been able to meet, and to give them the word of encouragement, and we're coming back home. When I left UK for back home, it was one-way ticket. I could go there to visit, but my heart was, as I told you, was back home, where I'm accepted, I'm appreciated, and I can do much more than I can do in a closed system. And so really for me, settle down, do the best you can do. You're going to do much better here than what you have done in that part of the world. My experience was that when you come from that part of the world, there are many good things that you come. Leave the bad things that you might have gotten ahead because of other systems, not because of you. But one thing that things I can remember what I do is that efficiency, working very hard. Yes, they have that courage of working very hard. So bring it here and you make it for sure. If you can only work half of what you work in America, you are going to be richer here, trust me. So work very hard, you won't go wrong. So with those few, I want to say again, welcome home. It's a home, and you feel at home. If you have some few questions I can take, then I head for my next meeting. Any question you want to ask that?
Thank you so much.
She's your boss. She also coming home. Don't Canada for what? But
thank you so much, Mr. of State. We really appreciate this. Honestly, I don't think wherever you go, whether I'm in Canada, whether I don't be recognized. Nobody really cares about me, and I don't get to meet the minister. So I think this is really a privilege for us, and most of my brothers and sisters from the states that I've been talking to, we have WhatsApp groups. They come with a baggage of rejection and conflict of identity and trauma transmission from generation after generation. So what I did tell them, I said, I did tell them that this country is a healing country. This is a healing land. We understand you and you understand us. From where we come from with the genocide and all the consequences which came with us. But you can at least see that we bounced back. Like my president says all the time, he says, Rwanda bled to death, but our spirit is alive. So I think with that note, if you allow us, Minister, we can take a couple of questions or comments or even appreciation, whatever, so that way we can release him to go to another meeting. We have a couple of hands.
Oh, okay.
Yes, a few weeks ago I read in the newspaper that there was some legislation that was being debated and that might be passed around getting people fast-track to citizenship, those with special talents. I want to know what the status of that is, and if it has passed and it has become part of the policy of the government, where can I register my special talents so that I can get a fast track to citizenship?
Sure. It's a good question. We did pass some guideline for special talents. You can get our passport straight away. I can tell you that's given, so you can apply. We have a department that helps you to do that, and we can give you the documents. But as I told you, you have the document already, so the rest is just a formality. Number two, but this is from me, I have to consult my government. Maybe we could also take all of you as special talent, because we're coming back home, so that we make it easier for you to settle back home, as I mentioned. But for it to be straightforward, but it's also supposed to think bigger. That we say, okay, brothers coming from America, Caribbean, Canada, maybe we should think of fast-tracking them as special talents, all of them, regardless of their backgrounds. That's also a possibility the government can think about. As long as it's a big group and we need you to settle down, we know what has been happening to most of that side. Some of us have seen it, as I mentioned. So that could be an inducement for the government to think as exception. These brothers, sisters coming from XYZ country, these can take a month or two. We give them the documents. Actually, but you have the document by being you have the document. You have to take you where you want to go. You have the identity already defined by ourselves, and but that we can handle. We have some visuals they can see, and then we help you to get that. Yes, another question. Yes, Mama.
In terms of visa requirements, for those coming from Europe and the United States that look like us, they are required though to have a visa to enter into Rwanda. Yes. For those of us that have citizenship in other African countries, we're not. Yeah. So I just want to know, does that still stand? Because I know that you've welcomed all of us that look like us, but they're carrying American passports. Yes. And those are some questions that we get asked all the time. Yes.
I tell you what, with American passports, we want to treat all Americans, especially the passport, like we do treat white, black, brown, whatever. But in the case of the returnees coming back to Rwanda, not just going to Rwanda, there could be an exception, like we do for other African passports, because not just for them, they simply come in as long as they want, stay as long as they want. Actually, most of them work without a permit, don't have special permits. So we could look into a way we can ask our embassy in Washington. Once you register, you are coming to settle down in Rwanda, then we waive away the visa payment, blah, blah, because they will take you as an African, because you are anyway. Sure.
So I have dual citizenship for full disclosure. I have a Jamaican passport. I don't have to have a visa. You know that? Yes, I know that. So that's smart. I'm just asking, I see some other faces here and we have not been introduced. And I just wondered who these people were sitting back here.
There are some
That's
graphs
all I
like you. Yes, maybe you can, yes. Sure.
Thank you. I'm called Aziz Niseneza. I'm the advisor to the minister.
Thank you so much. My name is Teogena Timana. I'm American Affairs Officer in the Americas and International Organizations.
So some support be helping you this month, not you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Umwali Jade. I'm a student at SCAD in Atlanta, Georgia, but I work at RBA right now.
Thank you. My name is Divine Uai. I'm a journalist from Rwanda Broadcasting Agency.
Story, yes?
Hello everyone, my name is Adam Muchawa. I'm a senior officer who is in charge of America's affairs at the ministry. So I think in the coming days we'll be interacting in some ways.
Well, my name is Julius Bizumungu and I'm a journalist.
Story, huh?
Thank you very much. I'm Sergio Mukunda and I'm a journalist.
Very good. So I think there are none of us. Don't worry. Okay, another question, one or two, and then I go to my next meeting. Excellent. So, yeah, sure.
Sorry, I'm not sure if there's something in place already. Is there a welcome center for the diasporans coming back, or any type of literature that we can have? I know I got a lot of information from our friend here that has a YouTube channel. I was a member on a YouTube channel, so I got a lot of information coming just from what she's experienced and what she's learned. But just certain rules and certain things we need to know coming into the country. Is there anything set up for that?
Yes, good question. Just call me the person in charge of the diaspora. We have a department of the diaspora. We have in fact a department of diaspora called the DG. I'm a DG. We have a department, full department in charge of diaspora. Of course, it has been much more to do with the diaspora, but I think I shall open it up for African diaspora so that we don't limit it to our own as such, because we also our own anyway. So yeah, so we definitely would want to help you to settle down, have your questions answered, have you assisted to access our services like a system, central home. Yeah. Yes, you are sure.
It is not like a question, but it's a request. Actually, Rwanda has a good history that can heal hearts of some returnees. So I'm asking that if possible, in Rwanda we have a itorero where Rwandans used to gather and share story. They share what is Rwanda. So if possible, try to do us a favor, then you organize such kind of event to share history of Rwanda, that they live in the country that they know, because it will help a lot. Thank you.
Okay, count it done, for sure. We shall do that for you. You see, there are two things that maybe, as she said, the issue of healing for us is a process that we go through for different reasons, and it actually works, especially when you are with that you accept you where you are, understand you, because we understand you, we understand what you have gone through, and why you are coming back home. It's a decision that you take because there's a problem somewhere, and so we can give you that chance to go through it, explain our culture, what we do, how we do it. And for us in Rwanda, which maybe is true for other African countries, we count our dignity very seriously, and we preserve it very jealously. I don't care whether white, brown, whatever, I'm as good as. You can be written back in this place, but not here, no, big no. And so, yeah, you can be sure that here you'll be, we shall help you to integrate for sure. Mama, you have a question here?
No, well, I don't have a question. More a statement. As a curator of a museum, I'm looking for the opportunity to bring our One Africa Museum to Rwanda so that we can share the history of those of us coming from the diaspora with our brothers and sisters here in Rwanda.
Yeah, why not? You could connect it to a museum boss and become part of that, because there's much of a history that is stored in London, Washington, Belgium, France, and whatever have you, which they don't understand, but which we understand and value. So that would be useful for you to come and give a contribution. Yeah, definitely. Yes, my brother.
Hi. Yeah, there are a lot of Black Americans who really don't have the exposure to Africa. All they really know is, what they hear from the Western media. And, I was wondering if there's any type of program where Black businesses could come here to, help to do work here, government contracts and, such. Because a lot of folks, they're over there, they're working, we work hard, for the government there. And we really don't know any better. But if there was some type of program, some type of outreach, I think there's a lot of talent that would love to come and do business here. Even if they didn't want to move, they could come visit and, still use their talents here in the country.
Sure. We could look into that. We didn't actually look because we didn't have a result for that. Now we do. We could look into that to our brothers and sisters to come and do business here. Tender supply things that we need, either from there or from wherever, because they have the experience, they have the expertise, they have the skills, which they can benefit better here than more they impact. So I think that we can arrange so that we bring you on board, we bring them on board. And of course, as they work, they should also be thinking back home, because all of us go out to the West, we work, but at the end of the day, we have a home. And as I told you, you matter here, so the dollar you have here is much more useful for you. You use it with dignity. As I told you, for us, dignity is very, very important. We don't compromise on that. It doesn't matter whether American white or English white, whatever. We want to be on the same field, so we don't want any discrimination, whatsoever. And we want to live and let live, as I say. So for sure, we definitely will look into that and get them to Central here and do their business. Why not?
Minister, if you allow me, Brother KB, I think this is a country of opportunity. You can even take on that project. What we do globally, we organize trade forums, and we invite business people, and we set up some booth, and the Rwandan officials will come and present the opportunities in Rwanda. So you can make it your own project. That's an opportunity for you, since it is your idea.
Yes.
Thank you.
If you just create a website and invite those brothers, come on the business here, we allow everybody, I think we should give them more preference to come and do a business here, because as I said, it's a home. So it may be in America, wherever it may be, but we make more money here than those that come to make it and take it back to America. You can take it back if you want, that's up to you. You can also invest it here, it's a choice that you can make. But that's possible, so start it. This man has been representing us in America. He's was ambassador and is in charge of this big diaspora business. Right. Want something? No? Now, these sisters and brothers, you need to look after them. You want to come home and this man to look for, because in charge of that big. And with the whole world that you have built understands you. I want to leave you to talk to them, also one by one, and settle down. So thank you so much. Wish you all the very best. As I said, you are home where you matter. All right, thank you.
Jackson, everybody.
Here, and I'm going to get my Rwandan pass.
I need to go get mine.
Yeah.
To tell you that Rwanda is home.
Yeah.
Rwanda is home. You don't have to feel home.
Yeah. Why go anywhere else? Yeah. This is home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Jackson.
You're gonna make me cry.
Yeah.